Hi guys, it's Ashley from Ashley's Paper Heart, and today we are doing some decorating of these envelopes for Mail Art Monday. Before we get started, I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Hi, how are ya? Glad you're here. And to all my older subscribers, I am so glad you're back. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with me and decorating these envelopes. So something else I wanted to go ahead and announce. I would like to announce the giveaway winner for the Cabinets of Curiosity pen pal folder that we made a few weeks ago. It did take me a while to go ahead and pick a winner just because I had been sick and I'm finally getting some more Mail Art Monday videos up. So I will go ahead and put the name of the winner now on the screen, and I will also put it in the description. If you are the winner, please contact me either here on YouTube or on Instagram in the DMs, and I'll get your address so I can send off your prize. And I am really excited for you to get it and to dig into all the goodies that I stuffed into the pen pal folder. So now that that's out of the way, let's dive into the actual video. So for the envelopes that I'm decorating this time, I am using supplies from the Your Creative Studio box for the month of June. I really like using these boxes to do cohesive envelope art. I feel like there's enough in the box to pretty much do all the collage work that I would want to do on an envelope. And I am adding some book page scraps, but I'm really not adding a whole lot more than what was included in the box. So for this first envelope, I used one of the giant stickers that came in the floral pack of stickers. I know other people got different ones. I had watched a few other Your Creative Studio box unboxings, and I saw that, the supplies do kind of differ from box to box, and these were the stickers that I got. They were mostly mail themed, which really really ties into what we're doing now, so I felt like it was a perfect fit. This large sticker is making a great address label. I don't typically use address labels on envelopes, but I felt like the frame of the floral frame and just enough space to write the name and the address, it just made perfect sense to do that with that giant sticker. So I also added some paper from the Wuthering Heights booklet that I got in the Your Creative Studio box. And then now I'm stamping up the dragonfly stamp that came. I will say I'm not hugely impressed with those dragonfly stamps. Some of the foam is detaching from the actual rubber, so I'm gonna have to go back and kind of fix it and glue it together. So, but I will say I am a fan of something that wasn't in the box, of those tiny little ink pads, because I can get a really nice gradient on my stamps, and it's just, they've been a game changer for my stamp game. They really have. So I'm also on this envelope using some little envelope stickers. I was so happy to get that mail theme sticker pack because that is so right up my alley. I'm all about anything mail themed. I love snail mail. I love the pen pal community. So anytime I can get my hands on stickers or washi tape that kind of is a throwback to that, I am always completely thrilled. So I'm also using some of this washi tape that came in the box. It's got dragonflies on it, and I actually really like this. I'm not a huge dragonfly person, but the washi tape is really pretty, and it's not overdone. That first envelope came together really quickly, and I was really into my creative flow at that point. So this next one, I am using the other half of the same paper that I tore out of the Wuthering Heights little paper booklet. And I'm also using some of this printed vellum paper that came in the box. I will use it on the next envelope as well. And I have to say, I do appreciate some of these papers that already have the collage look on them, because it ends up, you get the same nice look as if you did a bunch of collaging, but without having to add all the extra paper and all the extra bulk to the outside of the envelope. So, a little off topic. Lately, I have been experimenting with um, fountain pen friendly writing pads that I can use to write letters on. Um, Before, I was mostly using, what was I using? Like Midori paper, but now I am trying out some of this Crown Mill paper, which I really like. It has a beautiful, I don't know, texture to it. I don't know if that's the right word. I will say some of my inks feather on that paper because you can tell like the fibers are very porous, so it just kind of sucks up the ink. I also have a new Clairefontaine letter pad that I'm going to be trying soon. I'm really like on the search for like the best paper to write letters on. I do enjoy airmail paper. I just haven't been using it as much. I'm always afraid that my fountain pens are gonna like dig a hole in it for some reason because it's so thin. It's almost like tissue paper. So, do you guys have any favorite letter pads that you guys like to write on? I typically don't use pattern stationery. I like to kind of add my own ephemera if I add anything at all. Sometimes I might add a strip of washi tape. Sometimes I don't really add anything. Sometimes I go ahead and just collage all over the edges of the paper that I'm using to write letters on. It just depends on my mood, honestly. But I don't like typically what I found is that if the stationery has a pattern on it, for the most part, the paper is not fountain pen friendly. So I just kind of just stick to what I like to use with my fountain pens. So up until this past week, I had been kind of in a letter writing rut. I kind of just stopped writing letters for almost a week. I think it was because I was sick, but also because I had written so many. Like, it seems like it's either I get no mail or I get all the mail. There's never like a steady stream. So it's like I go from having no letters to respond to having like 8 or 9 of them, and then I get overwhelmed, and then it's really hard to start, you know what I mean? So I am just thankful that my pen pals tend to be really understanding. I've never had anyone be like, hey, why did it take you so long to write? I guess. So I'm glad that everyone kind of understands that life and, everything else gets in the way too. So now to get back to the envelope, I finally finished it. I did a lot of collaging and I really like the way it turned out. I have to say I really love the clear dragonfly stickers that came in this box. It seems like every box has a original sticker sheet that was designed by your creative studio, and they are always like the black and white and clear stickers, and I really really like those. Those are something that I use up every time. um, there are other things that I typically don't use up, like any sort of like sticky notes. Those just never never find their way into anything that I really do. So again, I'm pulling from my scraps and adding a little of this book page to kind of round out the collage. Like I said, I only added a few things from my stash. The majority of it came from the box. So I do have a little bit of a tip for you when you're using any sort of printed vellum. I like to use the glue tape runners just because they don't add any extra moisture. If I've found that if I use a glue stick that it tends to make the paper kind of curl up. And when I use just the tape runner, it definitely doesn't do that. I also find that helpful when I'm journaling in my Hobonichi because the paper can wrinkle if any moisture is added to it. So I also try whenever possible to use a tape runner just because it kind of keeps the moisture down, therefore keeping the wrinkles down. I think there's also like glue sticks out there that have less like moisture to them too. I believe there's one under the brand Glue, like GLOO. I really love their glue sticks. I've never tried their low moisture one, but I like their regular one that comes in the white and like teal packaging. So, like I said earlier in the video, I struggle with these sticky notes. And I thought, oh, hey, I'll use this. I'll kind of tear it in half and I will figure out a way to use it. And no, it didn't work out, just like pretty much any time that I try to use those sticky notes. I had kind of played with the idea of using it as an address label, but it was definitely too small to fit a full like name and address on it. If you guys have any idea how to like incorporate these sticky notes into crafting or collage, please let me know down in the comments. I am always at a loss, and I have so many that I've got over the past year of being subscribed to this subscription box that I just have no idea what to do with. So now I'm adding little stickers here and there, adding some more of the clear dragonfly stickers. I laid down one of the envelope stickers from the mail pack of stickers and tearing up this little label that has this vintage vibe to it. So I do go ahead and take some scissors to this envelope sticker. The one thing I didn't like about the stickers was that it had a pretty thick outline, like white outline around it, just from the paper. And I felt like that kind of detracted from the design. So I went ahead and cut off the excess like paper around the actual image. And I felt like that looked a lot better. And now I'm just adding some finishing touches to this last envelope with little torn pieces of paper that I had been using throughout the video. So now that we're getting towards the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I hope that seeing how I decorate these envelopes will help inspire you on how to decorate your envelopes when you send mail to your pen pals. If you are the giveaway winner, please don't forget to reach out to me so I can send off your prize. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.